there.
It's all good.
Good evening. Welcome back to W.T.F. Tonight is Wednesday, February 8th. Is that right? I don't even know. Not sure.
Super Bowl week.
Correct. Yes.
Super Bowl week. That's all she knows.
One long day into Sunday.
It really, ooh.
That was my fault.
Love it.
It
My
really
bad,
is
guys.
one long day into Sunday. I agree.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate, look at this. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, lovely mugs.
Mugs with the logo made
know.
by my dear friend Silvana Bartholomew.
Very nice.
Sil, please check her out on her Facebook page. It is Sil's Midnight Designs LLC. She's an amazing artist, does vinyl crafts as well as any kind of craft you can imagine. You've ordered things
Yeah,
from her.
remember those shirts we ordered?
She does everything.
Yeah.
Check her out, please. Sil, thank you. These are amazing. Love you.
They're great.
All right, so check her page out. So what did everybody do this weekend?
You know, I didn't do much. The one weekend I didn't do anything, really.
Oh,
No?
I meant
What
to
did you
try
do?
to think about
It was my birthday on Friday, so I went out to dinner.
That's right.
Where did you go?
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. We went to Villa Menino, me, my parents, the kids.
Oh,
yeah.
It's always a good
Yeah,
so-
option.
Yeah.
Always a good time. in
So we were at your
Villa
down at your place. But yeah, so
my
that's-
place, but
well, you know what I'm saying. So
It's in the family.
relatives. Family, yeah.
What did you do this weekend?
I don't remember.
Well, then it was a good
that was
weekend.
a great weekend.
No, it was boring. Not a lot going on.
You know, sometimes the boring weekends are the best weekends.
Yeah, it was all just getting things done, laundry, cleaning the floor.
Typical.
Like, I find that I'll go for like 5 days in a row. It's like nonstop. And then I'll sequester myself at home for like 3 days. Like, I can't leave the house for 3 days.
I
It's
call
like,
that falling off the face of the earth.
I love that. Like, I might not even reply to text messages. I'm not taking
Fell
calls.
off the face of the
You're
earth.
bad at that anyway, though.
I know. I'm terrible at that. I'm bad at a lot of things.
Yeah, you are.
She's bad at text messaging.
bad.
It's terrible.
Listen, I'm that girl. I said it before. My phone is probably almost dead. I
Yeah.
definitely don't have a charger, and I probably don't have enough gas to get home. I might get stuck. I don't know. That's me. Anyway, this weekend we went to a Princeton Tigers, Princeton University basketball game. So much fun. I gotta tell
Really?
you. They have a kids club. It's for kids 12 and under. You can get up to 4 tickets to select games.
That's
So
awesome.
this was the men's basketball game. They were so good. We had amazing tickets. They were almost like courtside seats. They were like
Really?
5th row. It was such a good time. I've never been to a basketball game before.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
I didn't know. And they were how much? What were the ticket prices? You
They're
said-
free.
If you
Get
sign
out.
up for this
4
club,
free tickets. You
right?
sign up. If you have kids 12 and under, go to, what is it? Go PrincetonTigers.com, and you can sign up. And the next game is April 1st. It's the men's lacrosse game. The men's lacrosse is a D1.
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
you
wow.
can
It's
get
a
it to
good
any
game,
It's not just
yeah.
basketball. You
No,
could get it
there's
to, like,
select games. Like, I guess
Okay.
every month they have, like, a
I
game
gotcha.
that they open up to the kids club. But they had, like, bouncy house, face painting, all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
it's a whole
Cole-
event.
Yeah, like, Cole's too old for that, but, I mean, we just had a good time at the game.
It's something to
Right.
do. It's something to
That is
see.
kind of
It's
cool. That's
getting
definitely-
out of the
you know,
house.
I know somebody that might be interested in that.
Well,
'Cause
tell
since
them.
or I could lie and say Mark is not 13
He's
to get
12,
my free
12
ticket.
and a half. But it's GoPrincetonTigers.com. So April 1st is the men's lacrosse. I didn't sign up for tickets for that yet. Like, it'll be fun, but it's, like, I think my days of freezing in the bleachers are over. April 1st, it's
yeah.
still cold.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
Unless you
yeah.
have a child playing.
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly it. My kid's not playing. I have no skin in the game. I really don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
But they are a great team.
You gotta have the right gear on. That's
Tracy,
it
what
really
is
boils
the
down to.
211, the National Women and Girls Sports Day Clinics? What's that
let me
one?
come
They
back to that.
also have on Saturday, February 11th, the 2023 National Women and Girls in Sports Day Clinics. So you can, if you have a daughter in sports, sign up for this. You can go. They have clinics in all of the college sports at Princeton.
Oh, that's really awesome.
That's awesome.
yeah, and it's
that's
free.
really awesome.
So do it. Get out there and
Yeah,
do
that's
some
great.
stuff. Did anybody do their homework over the weekend? The homework from last week's episode was to go out and do a random act of kindness. So So I don't know if anybody watching did that. Did anybody
I
do
did.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Okay, so I was in ShopRite, and the person next to me didn't have a reusable bag, so I gave them some of mine. I mean,
Okay.
that's
Nice.
nice, right?
It is, because they would have had to
Absolutely.
pay for their
would've
bag.
had to pay
Yeah,
for their
Because
definitely.
I
bag.
definitely hoard mine.
I have
I
like
so
8
many
million
bags.
in my trunk, so I was like, what's 3 to this person next to me?
You gave them
So
I bet
nice
you they
of
were
you.
super thankful too, because that's like such an annoyance when you forget your bags.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a $1.20 right there.
So that was like a
Save them.
$4 good deed I did.
Yes.
guys.
Hey,
Right.
kindness costs nothing. It's free. So
Very true. Very
thank you
true.
for doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed that you remembered your bags. I still cannot remember to bring the damn
I'm
bags
still
in.
bagging my groceries in the back seat of my car.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Right, yeah.
Every time I walk in, I'm like, oh, damn it, I forgot again.
I visited a friend in North Carolina, and I took all of her plastic bags home with me to New Jersey.
Well, I bought a case
for the
on
store.
Amazon, a case of 1,000 bags.
Yeah, I remember you telling
On
me
Amazon.
that. But like I have dogs to pick up like dog stuff
even think
and
about that
like
on Amazon.
other things.
The bathroom garbage cans.
Yeah.
Like, all the garbage
I
cans.
literally was like, thank you, and I just went in her closet and took all of her plastic bags home to New Jersey
Look,
with me.
I have 1,000 plastic bags in my trunk, and I still don't remember to bring them in. And I have to buy the bags at ShopRite every damn time.
Every time.
I forget.
It's a sin.
I do. I forget all the time too.
I have all the free Victoria's Secret totes
You do?
that you got.
You're
for-
so fancy. I can't. I
That's
have
a lot of
nothing
underwear
fancy.
you bought.
You're
Well,
fancy
it's
as hell.
Me, and I have 2 daughters, so I've gotten a lot
That's
of
a lot of
free
underwear.
totes over the
You're
years.
fancy.
You're
And
very
now I
fancy.
walk
Your
around
ShopRite
Acme
bag.
with Victoria's Secret,
Secret bags. That's fabulous.
That's great. Yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, what bag did I send Cole to your house with on Halloween?
It was some kind of, wasn't it a Gucci pillowcase we were talking?
Supreme bag, something.
Yes,
Something outrageous.
No.
A Gucci pillowcase. That's what that kid was getting candy in.
Was it like one of those bags that like the purses go in? You just like gave it to
I think it was. I think he grabbed like the purse.
This
like,
year he's getting a WTF pillowcase.
Pillowcase
so
or,
Cole-
or
wait,
like
Cole
a
went-
canvas tote or something.
it was like the
Trick
bag
or
bag.
treating with one of the bag like
The
duster
protector.
bags.
Yeah, the duster.
Marc Jacobs, the tote bag.
Calls
That's
me. She's
amazing.
like, I saw Cole in his designer bag.
It's the only way I knew it was him.
There goes Cole with his Gucci bag.
Oh my God, that's so
As
funny.
I'm handing out the candy, yeah, you're Tracy's kid.
That's amazing.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
In other news,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
again, following up from last week's show, we talked about, is it illegal to drive with the light on?
Right.
We have verified from 2 bona fide law enforcement sources that it is indeed not illegal to drive with the interior light on.
That's
It
amazing.
may be slightly suspicious, but it's not illegal.
Right.
And you can't
It's
be pulled over.
annoying.
So they really can't pull you over for
Right.
that.
No.
You would have to be doing
So
something
the,
else.
The law enforcement person I spoke to said that she probably wouldn't pull them over just for that, but if they were also maybe swerving or doing something else with the light on in their car,
Right.
then maybe she would decide to pull
My
them
mi-
over.
mine just went somewhere else, but we'll skip over that.
Listen,
I
there
would
could be
love
kids
to
listening.
know where it went.
Right. I still think, I don't know that I'm going to try that out because I think I've
No.
driven so long without the light on that I would.
But for me, it reflects in
It's
the car.
so
Like,
distracting.
Right.
I see the reflection of the light on the
And you can't
windshield.
see.
Like,
So I'm going to lie to my son and still tell him it's illegal, turn it off.
yeah. And I think, what did you say? The selfies too, like the
Right.
The flash,
You had- you had
Yes,
said that
that
last
drives
week.
me
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
too.
the Snapchat
Right.
flash. Yeah.
It like
But here's the thing: who
enrages
came
me.
up with it? Like that was like a whole thing. Like it wasn't just like one parent told you that. Like where I need to know where it started.
an
It was like
urban
the
legend.
parents'
Just
handbook,
like,
like
the
100
don't
years ago.
flash your high beams because it might be a gang member.
Wow.
Oh,
Jen's
yeah.
awfully
Gang
popular
member.
tonight. But like,
Don't you remember that?
Yes.
don't
No, I don't remember
that.
that either.
Allison
Oh, I
remember-
know.
I thought
Yes,
you flash your high
thank
beams
you.
to let somebody know there's a cop coming.
As a courtesy.
right.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Like,
that
shut
too.
Right.
But there was an urban legend, like
if
when
someone flashes them at you and you do it back, then it could like cause.
They follow you. It's like a gang initiation or something. That's what I was taught.
I've definitely heard that before.
Nobody's getting a cop warning from me anymore now. I'm going to be afraid. I'm like,
You're
forget
unknown,
it. Never
people.
mind. Just get pulled over. We're good. Forget it.
Get your ticket.
Right. Just get your ticket. I can't, I can't risk it.
It's not worth
I
it.
can't take one for you.
Not take one for the team tonight.
But I think it started
Oh,
probably
good
with
Lord.
one like pissed off mom. You know?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I want to know, was it ever illegal and then it became not illegal?
That's
like,
a good question.
Do you see what I'm
actually,
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because so many people believe that. Like, where did it come from? I need to know.
We'll follow up with our experts.
Anybody out
this
there
week.
that has any information on that?
Yeah.
We'll have news for you next week.
Right, yeah.
And you know what else I wish was illegal? Mondays.
Yes.
Every week.
Every week.
just-
Monday
yeah.
should be illegal.
Monday should
Like,
be
Right, you should at least have like a 2-hour delay for work every Monday.
every Monday, mandatory
Snow
2-hour
day?
delay.
Yeah, just every Monday, right. Did you see that school districts are doing that for after the game?
They should.
Like in
I-
Philly, yeah, I saw
I
that they have a
thought,
2-hour delay.
well, yeah, in Philly it
That's a
makes
good
sense
idea.
Right.
because everybody's going to be out.
Yeah.
regardless
They're
gonna be
of
like
the
lunatics,
outcome.
Nobody's
yeah.
got.
Anyway.
Teachers aren't going. The principal's not going to be there.
The
There's-
principal's-
Nobody's going to be there.
Everyone's calling out
Not coming in
hungover.
today, right?
Yeah.
Losing their face.
Also,
yeah,
which should be illegal are the creepy DMs that you get from random strangers on Instagram. Are you guys
Yes.
on Instagram?
I have Instagram, but I hardly ever look at it, so
I
might have a lot of creepers. I don't
just
know.
got into Instagram, but it's funny.
My dad said he knows the answer about the car.
Oh.
What is
I
it,
think I don't
Carmen?
know.
Tell
We're
us.
gonna ask him, Dad,
It
if you're
started
out
with
there,
him.
can you just text me that again and know the answer to what? The illegal the
Oh, he just said I know the answer.
That's
but
it.
not-
I know the answer. I didn't get anything else. I have no
Erica
idea what
D
he means.
says that she has a 2-hour delay.
The interior light.
That's
thing?
amazing.
Oh, for school?
And she had waved hi to us all when we first
Hi,
came.
Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Hi, girl. She lives in Philly.
Oh! Your daughter said Jen in all capital letters and heart
Okay.
emojis.
Hopefully he'll get back to us.
Not you,
All right.
me.
So what were you saying now? Instagram.
I know. She says hi to you, not me. I
Not
talk
you,
about
me.
it. No, it's just funny how all the social media like platforms have a different personality. Like
Yes.
Facebook is Karens in political arguments and
Oh, they
the
lose their
things.
minds.
Instagram is lawless, like craziness.
Sure.
Craziness
It is.
Free for all.
occurs, and I just started getting into it. I really like it, but I keep getting these creeps like, "Hi,
I'm gonna
hello,
look on mine
how are
right
you?
now.
How are you doing
I
today?"
get them in text messages.
Why are you not answering me? Are you a ghost?
Yes, and I'm like, who is
How do
this
they get your
person?
phone
Right.
number?
I don't know. I get random
God,
text
who knows?
messages. Do you want to see
I
my
can't even find my
boobs?
Instagram.
Like,
Hang on. Here we go.
Oh.
thanks, but no.
Oh my
Don't make
God.
me
All right, so
feel
how do-
bad.
Where do
Oh,
I
well-
go? Do I go to that little messagey thingy?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
I don't know. What-
I only have one.
Message already in
I have
there.
one. I'm never on Instagram though. Let's see who it's from. It's from my brother, so definitely not. He sent me something, and I'm afraid to open it because sometimes they're definitely not.
Well,
He may
appropriate,
have heard
so-
us talking before.
Right. We went on
Along
air.
those lines, I think unsolicited D pictures should be illegal.
100%.
Well,
no one asked
it depends
for that.
on what it looks like.
No.
If I asked for it, then fine,
I'm
send
only
it.
kidding.
If I didn't ask for it, not only should it be illegal, it should be like mandatory jail time.
I've never
And I want you to
gotten
wear the picture on the back of your jail jumpsuit for sure.
Wow,
That's
that
a
may be a
fantastic
problem
idea.
Right?
for them.
Nobody asked for
could-
that.
But
Well,
I
you
kind
know
of feel
what?
bad I never got one.
Oh.
You
You've
are you?
never-
You got to get on
That's
Instagram.
unfortunate.
You have to get on Instagram. You got
on
it.
Instagram
on
or
there.
I don't know.
You'll get them. But like
Now
unless
she
you're in a
will, now that we've aired it
relationship
out,
or a
you know.
situationship
Bob
or
Brannigan.
somebody requested them. Guys,
It's
we
different.
don't want that.
No one
Just
wants
stop
them
doing that.
unsolicited.
All right, here's Carmen's comment back. He said, not illegal to drive with them on. It's illegal to flash to let people know that the police are present.
Oh.
How do you know that, Dad?
That makes you a narc, right?
Are you a narc? I'm going to ask him.
Yes.
If you're flashing, if you're
Really? How do you know this? You're not a cop. How do you know this? He's listening too.
Fake news.
I'm texting him at the same time.
maybe he got a ticket for that once.
He may have. We don't know. We'll
He's
find
got
out.
a guy. He knows.
He's got a guy.
He's got a
probably.
got a guy for
Absolutely.
that.
He might have a guy for it.
We have a guy too, though.
You guys have a lot of guys.
You have a
over
lot of
here.
guys,
Oh, you
yeah.
have a lot of guys for
She's
a lot
got a
of
guy
things.
for everything.
But yeah, I do.
You gotta
yeah,
have
you
as
gotta
you
have
get
a guy for
older,
everything.
you'll have a guy
Oh.
for everything.
Well, I
Like
can't
you
wait.
need, you need like
to have at least one guy.
You got to open up some of those pictures that you've been getting.
you need tile work
Please,
in your
no, thank
house. You know somebody that's got a guy. You
yeah.
want cement or pavers put down somewhere. Somebody has somebody who's got a guy to do that, and they just say, "I got a guy," and no one ever
Well-
questions it. You just get their name and you call them.
I'm so grateful
Right.
for Tracy with friends.
Right.
Because now I'm
With
sure
Tracy and friends?
With Tracy and friends. I'm sorry.
He goes, because I got pulled over.
But
for
now I
it.
could have a guy because I know people who have a guy.
Right.
And I'll find a guy.
Right.
something.
We got you, guy.
Right.
Now you got a guy.
It's awesome.
We'll get you a guy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mispronounce
right.
your podcast title.
That's
My bad.
okay. It's yours too. It's all of ours.
All right,
This
let
is
me
for
check
all
and
of
see if we
us.
have any comments.
Anything else illegal? Anyone thinks
No.
that should be?
Should be illegal. I like Mondays. Definitely should.
I also think talking too close to people
Oh,
should be
Chewing
very
too
Close.
loudly.
Oh.
that goes back
Chewing
to
too
Seinfeld.
loudly should
Tracy,
be illegal.
Do I-
popping their gum.
Do I pop my
too-
gum too
Oh, I
loudly?
crack
Should
my
be
gum.
illegal.
I can't chew gum without popping my gum.
Me neither.
She'll call me
It's super.
sometimes, like during the workday for something. I'm like, Tracy, can you just stop? She's like, am I really being that loud? I was like, spit it out.
Oh, we have
It's
comments.
bad.
Hold on.
And I'm obsessed with it too. I always chew gum constantly.
Yeah.
It's really
And
it's
your
a,
gum, like you like snap. You know what's the word? I'm
Pop
like,
it. I pop my gum.
Yeah, stop popping that gum.
I can't. I
Like
can't stop.
I crack it in the side of my mouth.
I do too, and I can't even chew it regularly. That's all I do.
Bubbles
Is
like I'm 12. But I do. I blow
Blow
bubbles.
bubbles?
I love blowing
Yeah.
bubbles.
I find
But I do
myself
teach
doing that
middle
once in a
school,
while.
so like I kind of get why I do that, but still.
Sometimes you turn into the 12-year-old.
Listen, you have to remember what it's like to be 12. You just do.
True.
Otherwise, you just do.
I had to break the habit of cracking the gum because I was the one that the professor in college would wait for to come through the door to spit out my gum. He would make me every single day
Really?
spit out my gum because I
Wow.
would crack it so much in
Oh,
my
he wasn't having
lectures.
That's Bob
Yeah.
every day. He's like, get rid of it.
Yeah.
He just in the car. Oh,
Every
my God.
lecture, the
This
professor
is-
would wait at the door for me.
This
spit
is
it
why
out.
we take separate vehicles everywhere we go.
That's
We
funny.
cannot. We hate each other. Like we can't. I can't drive with him. He can't drive with me.
So that's it. Separate.
At least you both have self-awareness.
Yes.
Right.
Separate vehicles though. Definitely. It's the way to go.
That's so funny. Get rid of
Yeah.
it. I can so picture him saying that.
Oh yeah, no. He
Definitely.
hates it. So, and did you do your homework? What was your
Oh,
random
you
act
mean
of kindness?
I absolutely did. I thought we were off that topic. So Sunday, I was in the dollar store, and I wasn't even being really mindful of doing the act of kindness. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like the situation presented itself, and I was like, oh wow, I could use this. So I'm in the dollar store. I know. That's what happened. So I'm in the dollar
This is
store,
good content.
and there's this guy in front of me, and he has a cart full of whatever.
I'm afraid to drink right
And
now.
no, it's not even really, it's not funny at all. And I really like he appeared a little disheveled, if you will, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be
No,
nice.
I will not.
And he says to the lady at the register, he said, can you let me know when you get to $20? So I'm watching him do his thing, so he puts all the stuff on there. And so she says, you're at 19 and change. And so he goes, okay, I'm going to stop here. And he put his arm on the conveyor belt, and there was 3 things left over. It was 2 things of, like, I think cat food, and then it looked like maybe baking soda, like a canister of something, I don't know. And I thought to myself, that's like really, I felt so bad. So she rings him up, he pays, and he's bagging his stuff, and now she's, doing my thing. So I leaned over, I said, come here. I said, just ring those up and give them to him. And
Oh,
so
that's so nice.
yeah, so it was $3. Like I didn't
was
break
very
the bank,
nice.
but yeah. So
Actually,
I just
it's
my heart broke.
$1.25 now.
That's right. It's not. You know what? That should be illegal. They are not advertising properly. It is not the dollar
Definitely
store.
need to change.
$1.25.
It's a $1.25 store. But yeah, so I paid for those 3 things. That was my thing.
Well, thank you
That
for
was
doing
very
that.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So-
Yeah.
Very
Very
kind.
nice.
Very
I
kind.
know. I wish it was funnier, but it's not. So
I do too. But I wish it was funnier.
it wasn't.
Just the way you started. the
Very
story.
uneventful.
Yeah, no, it was
at
a
the
little bit
dollar
more
store.
heartfelt.
Yeah, no, and that's really. But no, every once in a while, I could be serious. Not often.
Oh, so what was your random act of kindness?
I'm here.
Oh.
This is why we don't sit next
Thank
to one
you.
another.
Thank you. I showed
Oh
up.
my goodness.
I showed up.
Not sit next to you wherever we go.
Graced you with my presence. I love it.
No, I can't. I'm just so kind all the
All the time. You
that
don't
I
even
can't.
realize.
No.
That's okay.
Nice.
I did tell you that the salon I work at, we're doing a wet brush drive. So I'm donating wet brushes to CHOP for the
Oh,
patients.
that's very
So, and
Okay,
that's
so anybody that's not local listening, what is CHOP?
Children's Hospital of Pennsylvania,
And what is the salon that you work at?
Salon Malou, and our owner, Brandy, her daughter is a nurse at CHOP, and she had told her mother that they are in desperate need of wet brushes for the patients.
Really?
So we are doing
wow.
a drive for that.
My sister-in-law works at CHOP. She does surgical high-risk deliveries.
Oh,
and She's
wow.
like a surgical assistant.
That's
I wonder if we
high
know each
pressure.
other.
We have 7 viewers.
So, all right, we're collecting brushes to donate to Children's Hospital of
Yeah, where can we
Philadelphia.
drop
what if I
brushes
wanted to,
off?
like,
How do we do this? How do we participate?
salon, drop them off there?
At Salon Malou. We're on Route 33 in Concord Square. You know where Nonna Sal's Pizza is?
Oh, yeah.
We're in there.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Fabulous.
And we've talked about it. We'll have the girls come on and we'll talk about it.
Let's do that. And how long is the drive
It's
on for?
We don't
It's
really have an
ongoing?
end date right now. Yeah.
Love it, as long as the need is there.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're kind of a newer salon. We were all together before. We'll tell this story at another time, but our boss is very much into giving back into the community, giving back to whoever needs it, and
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where we're starting.
It's really important.
Yep.
To give back
Yep.
when you can. All right, so keep us posted on that. We'll post a link on the replay show.
We have some other.
Some other comments?
Yes.
Oh,
like
let's
illegal
hear it.
All right, read
Do
them.
we know these? I want to know their names, too.
So
Let's see if we know these
Erica said hanging things from your rear view mirror technically is illegal.
people. Get out.
Oh, I got pulled over.
I
know
have
you
gotten
won't pass
multiple
inspection
tickets from
if you
that.
have
Take down your
something.
rosary beads, because
Took down my roach clips. What?
Your Italian horn.
I said rosary beads, and she says what she says. Good Lord.
This was years ago, people.
Your fuzzy dice.
No, I've gotten multiple tickets for having something
My
hanging.
fuzzy dice
Yeah.
and my horn.
Fuzzy dice.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
and your daughter said calling people mama should be illegal.
Mama, really?
Hey, mom. Like, hey, mama.
I guess.
That kind of thing.
Oh.
I don't mind. I just
That's
don't call me
funny.
ma'am.
Okay, but like
No,
in what,
that's
Don't
true.
call me ma'am.
what context though? Because sometimes like I'll say like, oh hey mama to my mom, but like not to like.
Yeah, Haley, what do you
Yeah, I
mean?
can say
What
that to
context?
Haley,
Should-
can you
hey,
please
mama.
elaborate?
Said, sorry she's late. We look wonderful. So I don't know if she heard the shout out about the
Oh,
mugs.
Sil.
They're wonderful.
No,
Wait,
Sil,
where are you
you're the
seeing all
best.
these comments?
I'm on YouTube Live.
Oh, I'm not on
are you on
YouTube.
Facebook?
No, I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, it's ma'am. You.
It's
Erica,
It's not mama. It's ma'am.
Typo.
You even had the reading glasses
Thank
on.
you, Erica.
Are you blind or did she do the typo?
Well, Haley put it in M-A''A''M.
Oh, that's
So
ma'am,
you're blind.
yeah.
No, I'm just dumb.
And dyslexic.
That too. We need
mama,
Erica
ma'am.
here to
Yes.
correct me.
Don't call me ma'am. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
worst.
You're right, Haley. And Erica.
Oh, that's funny.
I just realized I can see all the comments. Almost.
Do you
I mean,
need my
can I
glasses
see
to see
these?
them?
Yeah, I do. I do need.
Are
to
you on
read it.
Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
See, yeah, the Facebook doesn't have all that. I got to go to YouTube. I wanna
Hanging
read.
things from your rearview mirror. Yes, I've gotten a ticket for that. I've been pulled over for having my GPS on the dashboard.
Stop it.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Really? You did or someone else did?
I did.
Is that
Oh.
technically like using your phone?
Where's my
No,
YouTube thing?
it
There we
is
go.
obstruction of view. That's what I was told.
Listen.
I thought you were going to say justice.
That's crazy.
I was going to say, I think that's something else.
Obstruction of justice.
I'm sure.
Oh my goodness.
Obstruct- I did. I thought that's what she was going to say. Obstruction
Yeah.
of justice. I was like, really?
Now
And she
my
was like,
eyes have to
whatever.
adjust when I take them off. I'm like,
Everything's fuzzy, right?
yeah, it's weird. Very weird.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks
Getting
getting old. Don't get old, people. Doesn't pay to get old.
Nope.
All right, what do we got?
So with my random act of kindness, I went to ShopRite on Sunday for my neighbor who just had surgery. So I went to go get him a couple of things. I want to know who goes to ShopRite on the regular on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, I do.
I
It's-
avoid it
it's-
at all costs.
Listen to
I mean,
me.
you're a complete psychopath if you
It's
do
awful.
your big shopping
Awful.
at ShopRite
No.
on a Saturday or Sunday.
I know,
I agree.
Tracy, you know
I
I,
agree.
go like almost every day during
Every
the
day.
week.
She every day.
I'm there-
she's
Well, 'cause
like,
I don't do like a big
Me
shop.
neither.
I do like a per day meal. Like, oh, this
I
is
do
what
too.
I want to cook today.
Yeah.
This is what I'll get at ShopRite.
So
I don't
lunchtime,
ever
she's
go
going
on
to
a-
ShopRite,
No,
or
I-
like
yeah,
after work, she's like, yeah, I'm going to shop. I'm like, you're there every day.
And in my mind,
What
the
do you
Brussels
do?
sprouts there on Monday are different Brussels sprouts on
Yes.
Wednesday.
So
Even
wait,
though
yes.
they're not.
So do you
Oh,
go once
they-
a week?
yeah, they
What do
might
you
be.
do?
No, I go
As needed.
Yeah, as
I-
needed.
As needed. But also, I
Like a
get
once
it
a
because,
week.
like, if I buy Brussels sprouts on Monday, I don't want to cook them on Wednesday. I want to cook the Brussels sprouts I bought on Wednesday.
100% agree.
The fact that you're eating Brussels sprouts is just
Oh, I love
disgusting.
Brussels sprouts.
I
Brussels
love Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts.
They're awful.
And
No.
kale.
Oh,
That's
no
my
Brussels
favorite.
sprouts ever. They're just horrific.
No, that's good stuff.
No, I'm not.
No,
Oh,
you-
my goodness.
But you psychopaths who are, you know,
That would be
meandering
me.
around ShopRite on a Sunday afternoon.
No, I won't
I
do
mean, you're
the
probably the one
weekends.
parked in the middle of the aisle too.
Well,
Like,
listen, I played.
so, you know, like no self-awareness whatsoever.
So
just in the
Bob
way.
Brannigan and I have been known to play guys' grocery games
At ShopRite.
at
that's
ShopRite.
right.
Yeah, that was great that day.
He does enjoy.
We had 3 cashiers cheering for him when we
No.
got 'cause we got in line and we were guessing like the
A
over under on the
whole
bill.
Damn spectacle.
Right,
Yeah,
it was
the
great. And
over-under.
he's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "I don't know, I forget the number. I'll make it up. Let's say I said like 275." He's like, "Nah, 321, whatever." He was right, and like people applauded.
Wow.
It was great.
It's always
my
a
goodness.
spectacle. There's always a crowd. This
Yes,
man,
it was
God
great.
bless him. God bless his little heart. He will go into ShopRite twice. He'll go in first.
Brannigan
and do
shenanigans.
he'll do all the paper products. I'm not kidding.
No,
does
he won't.
All the paper products.
That's the funniest.
All right, he gets all the paper products, fills the cart, goes to checkout. I won't go
Correct.
with him. Like, I refuse to go on a weekend. I can't. It raises my blood pressure too much.
It's easier to be dead.
But exactly. So listen, he checks out,
Easier to be
puts
dead.
the paper products in the cart, goes back in, and then gets everything else.
No.
And
Yes.
then
Wow.
he will try to go back in the same line because he wants to get to the same
Cashier. Only
Is that
Bob.
like an
Anybody
OCD
notice?
thing?
I don't know.
Or does he
It's
just think it's funny to like have her see him or
it's just
her
a weird
him
dude.
see
I don't
him
know.
twice?
It's a weird dude.
I guess that's what he's thinking. But when I saw him that day, he was on a second run. He had already
Yes.
gone to the car and he was back in.
I know
every
people
time.
that do that with like cases of water or soda.
Yeah.
Things
Well,
like
to get
that.
the
Big
sale,
stuff.
right?
Right.
Like the.
It just
I
takes
remember
up
the
too
one
much
time,
room.
Tracy, I bumped into you and you were with Bob, and he's like, "Don't you guys have anything better to do today?"
That's right, right. We just
Like,
bump into each other at ShopRite.
No.
I was there not this past weekend, it was the weekend before. Oh my God, it was Sunday afternoon. You would have thought the apocalypse was happening. There were so many people.
It's
It-
every weekend. It's like that.
I literally said in the middle of an aisle, I was like, it's easier to be dead than do this because, like, it was, I was like, this is horrible. And I can't imagine, what did everybody need at that moment? It wasn't Super Bowl Sunday. The Eagles were playing. So it was that Sunday, the Eagles
there
last
you
game.
go.
So I
It's
think that's
the-
probably what it was. But,
Probably.
Playoff.
oh my
game or
gosh, like,
something.
I should just go, like, after this on Wednesday nights. There's going to be nobody there.
We should do that.
Right.
That's a good
what we should do.
idea.
We should take footage and bring it in, like wear a GoPro. I have a GoPro.
We could do that.
Can we
That'd
do
be
like
fun.
Yeah.
what's the grocery shopping game?
The
Guys' grocery
games.
games.
Yeah, definitely love
Is that,
guys'
the,
grocery
is that
games.
what it's called?
Supermarket sweep?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Supermarket sweeps.
Yes,
Yes.
I think we should do an
Yes.
episode where we all do that.
Great. They'll
Do you think
follow
we
us
get
around.
kicked out? Do you think we get arrested? Is it illegal?
Is it illegal? I don't know. We need a legal counsel. But that was my good deed, and
Oh my
you
God,
know,
my
they
dad put
say
me on
no
his
good deed
television.
goes unpunished.
What was your good deed?
I went to ShopRite for my neighbor who just had
that's right.
surgery to get him on a
Is he the one
Sunday.
whose
got
mom
so
passed away
distracted.
some years ago?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
On a
Did that
crazy
yellow
Saturday.
house or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, first of all, I was not at my regular ShopRite either. Like I was at a foreign ShopRite. It's like being in a foreign country.
And all they have to do is have one section different,
And the whole
different, and
store
you're
is
thrown
different.
off.
and you feel like you're
Yeah.
going in after 4 martinis.
So I don't exactly. I don't know where I'm at.
That is
what's
so
happening?
true.
There's a million people. People just taking their sweet time, like they have nowhere to be.
They don't.
There were dogs in
It's
there.
their big day out.
What?
There were
That's
2
yes.
dogs.
Wait a
in
minute.
ShopRite.
Yes, I've seen it before.
What is it with people bringing their dogs to the mall, to any stores anymore?
Everywhere.
I wonder if they're
Everywhere.
therapy dogs.
Well, is it illegal to leave
Just
them in
saying.
the car?
To leave
That-
them? No.
Is
I
that
No,
mean,
I
illegal
don't
to
think
leave
it
them in
is.
the
Well, I guess it depends on the temperature.
The season.
Right.
I mean, it's cold.
I think it's better to leave them in the cold car than a hot car.
So it's better to freeze than to
Right,
boil
freeze
Not
them.
for me personally. I'd rather be left in a hot car than a cold car. But I think the dog would rather be
In a
cold
cold
than-
car?
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely, I
Well, they
agree.
do have a fur
Absolutely.
coat, so they're good, I guess.
That's true. But I just don't. Well, here's the other thing. You can get therapy jackets for your dog on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
What?
Jen can get anything on Amazon.
Therapy jacket?
Yes.
Is it like a weighted blanket?
No. That
like
says
a-
therapy
It's just
dog.
like a neon.
You can also You can also get like a semi-professional certificate
What?
online too.
Yes.
Your therapy dog will need therapy.
100% my therapy. A dog. If I had a dog, it would definitely need therapy.
No, my
100%.
dog definitely needs therapy.
I love your
And
dog,
so does
though.
yours.
He does? My Quincy needs
Quincy
therapy?
definitely
Quincy
needs
needs a therapy jacket.
He needs a weighted jacket that
he
says
is-
therapy dog.
He is a mean mofo. I'll give you that. All
is.
6.5
that's
pounds.
so
of him.
funny.
He's so
He's
mean.
only 6.5 pounds.
And I'm the only one he loves. He
He's
loves
lucky
me
he's
so
cute.
much. He loves me.
He's
and
never
he's-
been nice to me ever.
Have you been nice to him?
I've tried.
He doesn't like it.
It's gonna nibble my
Wait,
fingers.
how much is your dog weigh? Your dog's tiny.
11 pounds.
I love your dog.
Yeah, I do too.
Nobody likes my dog. He's mean, but
Hey.
he's mine.
He likes you. That's all that matters, right?
Really, seriously.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
But back to
Quincy
the-
needs anger management. Somebody says.
Who said that?
Somebody related to you, Jay Danito one.
Oh, my brother.
Oh, okay.
Or my sister-in-law. I don't know. One of them.
That's hilarious.
Aw.
Jason Moore said Instacart is your friend, just saying.
That's
Oh,
funny.
that's a good one. Yeah.
You
my
know,
goodness.
I've done Instacart and I just can't get on board with it. I don't know, every time I've used it, like the shittiest produce.
never
like
find what you
rotten,
want.
like
I don't
carrots
trust
and,
people
like-
with meats or fruits.
I was just going to say, it brings out all my trust issues.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have them now. Like I just can't get on
Like-
board with Instacart.
And more so, what angers me is the ShopRite workers doing the online shopping.
Oh,
On
my
with
goodness.
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Oh.
the thing, and it's ringing. Every time they scan something, it goes ding, and I'm looking. They're hitting you with the car. They're oblivious. They are so self-unaware.
Everybody in ShopRite on a Saturday and Sunday has no self-awareness. I've come to that conclusion, and I can't do
agree.
it.
Right.
I cannot. It's complete
yeah,
madness.
you'd rather like.
So,
save your
what
own
does
eye out.
everyone think ShopRite will be like this weekend for the Super Bowl?
I don't
Are
know.
we
I'm
staying
not
away?
going.
Do you go to ShopRite this weekend? Are you
No.
staying away?
I would not. I would
Absolutely
go,
not.
I would go like.
My
between
son's
now and
getting
Friday.
peanut butter
Yeah.
and jelly on Monday.
Oh.
Is he going to go to school
Yeah,
on Monday? Okay.
yeah.
Tracy,
You're so mean.
Tracy, is
That's
Cole
hilarious.
going to school?
Well, he may have to take
Absolutely.
off.
I know
Well,
we can't say.
No,
We don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can't. Right.
can't say it. Can't jinx anything.
Anyways, the moral of the story is stay away from ShopRite on the weekends.
Oh,
people.
it's
I mean,
truth.
it's crazy. But let's get into the Super Bowl.
Okay.
What are we doing for Super Bowl?
I don't have any plans.
Well, you're
Oh, I will be in Puerto Rico.
on a beach in
Wah.
Puerto
On
Rico,
a beach in Puerto Rico, sipping
Wah.
a cocktail.
living our best life. Are you even gonna? Now you're traveling on Sunday.
Sunday morning, so I will be where I'm going to be in time for the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Will they have a Super Bowl party
Yeah,
in
I'm
Puerto
sure.
Rico?
Where are you flying out of Philly though?
Newark.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
Do you think they'll have a Super Bowl party somewhere?
I think that we'll party with whoever I'm with. So Puerto Rico's an hour ahead, so I think it'll just be a late night for us.
I mean, there's got to be a lot of bars in the resort, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna stay in a resort. I'm staying with a friend and her family who is from the area, so we're gonna be staying in a condo
With the locals, that's
With the
even
locals.
better.
That's so much more fun,
It
right?
really is. That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So that's what I'll be doing for the Super Bowl.
What are you doing?
I actually have no plans for the Super Bowl.
You have no plans?
No, not at all. Mm-mm.
Well, we're going to my brother-in-law's. You can come with if you
Oh,
want.
all right then. Big party.
I mean, but only if you're
Do I have to
rooting for
make
the
something
Eagles.
Because I'm the worst at making stuff to bring.
You just bring booze.
I mean, ask my family. They're like, she's
Go to
the worst.
ShopRite.
Go to ShopRite on Saturday.
On
No,
Saturday.
no. Actually, go to
Find
Acme and get an Eagles balloon, and you're good to go.
Did you say Acme?
I
Acme.
was just going to say, she said Acme,
You
and
called
I was
that-
going to have to get that with that charcuterie
Acme's.
board. I can't say that word.
my
You just
God.
said it.
Is that how you say it for real?
Charcuterie.
Who
Charcuterie.
made that word up? Why?
It's French. It's fancy.
Why can't it just be like a lunch meat tray?
Well, because it doesn't have to just be lunch meat.
I mean, you put
Why call it
everything
a
on
lunch meat tray when you can call it a charcuterie board?
I can't even say that word.
You know what? I feel like
You
right
said
now
it.
we're the Molly Shannon and
on the NPR.
Schvetty balls. You know the skit I'm talking about.
Yes, we do.
Oh my
We
gosh.
sure do.
We're gonna have a
You're
charcuterie
going
board
to
of
your
Schvetty
brother-in-law's,
balls.
right? You're going there. What are you doing for the Super Bowl?
We're not doing our usual thing because Derek's having some people over, and we
nice.
can't leave a bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds
Oh,
in my
definitely
house by
not.
themselves.
Absolutely
Oh
not.
God, no.
Nope.
No,
So-
don't do it.
You're staying home.
We're
and
staying home.
chaperoning
My
the
dad says
festivities.
it's called charcuterie because it's got cheese in it. This is what I'm being told right now.
Oh,
But that's good though, because like this is your team.
Yeah.
Playing. So
Yes.
like you don't
Right.
do you even want to be at a party where you'd be distracted and there's all kinds
well,
of stuff
where
going
we
on?
would go, it's people that Bruce had season tickets with.
Oh,
It's-
so they are like
it's his
serious
friends
into
that
it, yeah.
he grew up with. His best friend's father used to sneak him into the vet, and he would roll up his pants and tape beers to it, duct tape beers to his legs.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is really
he's
good.
no longer with us, but we would go with the family, and that's
Yeah.
where we would go normally.
Gotcha.
But can't leave
No, you really
all
can't.
those open frontal lobes in my house.
Oh, definitely
Was
not.
was he around to
Yes.
see the win? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good.
Yep.
All right. That makes me happy. I'm glad he got to see that, and hopefully we'll see another one.
Yeah.
So I am so not a sports girl at all. Like you guys were like, are you wearing, football, like a jersey? No, I don't have any of that. Sports, it's always on in my house, and the only thing I know about sports is what I overhear on ESPN or what the boys are talking about. So I know absolutely nothing about sports. But the chokehold that any kind of playoff game has on me, I don't understand. Like, I watched the World Cup by myself, home alone. Like,
It's
I was
interesting, though.
a lifelong, soccer fan. I didn't know. I mean, it
You
was
have
great.
to watch the World Cup
And every,
Yeah.
all the NFL playoff games, they're so good.
because that's when they're exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like you know where it's gonna end up. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like I'll watch basketball.
I mean, it's
but
all
like,
gonna
right.
end up in the same spot. But like
Correct.
the playoffs, it's like, okay, this is it. This is the
Yes.
fight for the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Makes it more
It's
fun.
like March Madness. You won't watch college basketball the whole time. March Madness comes around on March
Absolutely.
5th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe I will this year.
I love March
because
Madness.
I'm kind of into basketball now. Cole plays basketball. That's his,
Oh my
big
God,
sport.
March Madness is so incredibly awesome. I do a whole project with my kids at school on March Madness.
You
They
do?
make their own brackets, and we do a whole
Oh,
big
that's
math
fun.
lesson about it.
Yeah.
Probability, and they look stuff up. Oh yeah, they some of them don't know how to pick. They don't know how to do a bracket. The boys usually do. You got it, but the rest of them you teach. Just pick that and whatever.
Now that's a life
Yeah.
skill. That's a
It really is.
life skill. Like,
I think Bob Brannigan would be really proud I was teaching them how to do a bracket. You ask him.
totally
You just
would.
did. I'm sure he'll say something.
He
He
was,
just
uh,
thanked Allison about the popping gum.
He just made me.
He did. The gum popping is
Oh, what did he
outrageous.
say? What did he
Thank you,
say?
Allison. The gum popping is outrageous.
Outrageous, Bob. Outrageous.
Outrageous. That's the word he used.
I swear I can't stop. It's not good. What were we just talking about?
I just spilled
though?
on
All right,
myself.
but you wanna-
the
but you wanna
Super
have
Bowl
a-
and that you watch only the games.
Yeah, and you want to have a hypothetical meeting, right?
I do. I want to have a meeting. As a non-sports watching girl, I want to have a meeting with the NFL and Roger Goodell because I think that, someone in the age bracket of a female, non-sports watching female in the, 35 to 49 age demographic,
Right.
I have a lot of insight and I could totally get them, better ratings.
So what would you suggest?
First of all, we'll start with the negatives and what they're doing wrong, and then we'll end on the positive note.
I hope Roger is listening.
Roger,
Tune
listen
in.
up.
Tune in.
And if
Roger
he's
Goodell.
not, anybody that knows Roger Goodell.
Yeah, anybody out there that
anybody
knows
that's
Roger,
got a guy.
call him up.
Yeah,
That can
anybody
get-
has a guy.
Get
Send
us
him
to
the
Roger-
link.
Roger
Oh.
Somebody
Goodell.
got a guy for that?
Get me a
can
meeting
call,
with
yeah.
them, but I think first of all, it's on too much. We have too much. It's on
It's like taking over the whole
Sunday,
week.
Monday,
does.
Thursday, and then it's on Saturday too. Sometimes, like after
Like the playoffs,
college
right?
is over
No.
or something.
No, or is it all
long.
season? That tells you how much I watch.
It's ridiculous. Like, tone it down, make us miss you a little bit, and then,
Right,
maybe
yeah, you have a point.
we'll tune
You have
in
a
a
point.
little bit more. And then the thing I was really upset with was the audacity of a game on Christmas Eve. Like, you took Thanksgiving, you have that,
Right.
run with it. But like my family's big thing is Christmas Eve. I like
Yes.
the Yule log on the TV and the Christmas tunes
But
playing.
instead of that, it's football.
Instead of
Right.
that, it was football.
Yeah,
Kind of
And
ruined
it-
my day. Kind of made me
Well,
mad.
and it ruins whoever loses.
Yeah, somebody's
that's
going to
true,
be pissed
too.
off.
Right,
Like
they're
it's a
not- right.
no-win situation.
I agree.
Also, the Super Bowl. Why does it kick off at like 6:30 p.m.?
This is what I'm saying. It really should be Saturday night, in my opinion.
It should be.
A Sunday
Yes.
night, people still, like, I mean, look, we think Monday should be illegal, but the fact is they're not. So
They're
we have to go
not.
to work the next day. And if it's your team or whatever, you're
Well, that goes
Right.
you're
to
gonna
the
be hurting the
weekend
next morning.
this year in Arizona. It's all money. They have everything leading up to the game. They have all.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
what
wait.
day it is.
They're behind
Yeah.
too, so that they're kicking off earlier than if we're kickoffs what like 6 something.
They're
7,
they're
3
like, what,
hours
3
behind.
They're 3 hours
hours,
behind, so
yeah.
it's 3 for them, right?
It
Yeah, I
should
didn't even
be
think about
at
that.
4 o'clock on the East Coast. That would be 1 o'clock on the West Coast.
Right.
So that should work for everyone, no? 6 o'clock is
Right.
too late.
Let me tell you what was too late. The year the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2018, I was in Scotland with my parents. My mom had gone over
Oh,
there,
and then you're
right?
like 6 hours
We
ahead.
were 5 hours ahead,
5
so the game
hours.
didn't start for us till like 10:30, and then it ended at
Oh, wow.
3:30 in the morning. And we were in the hotel bar. We were the only 3 people there besides the bartender, who was like, he was young. I think 20, 21, something like that, young guy that didn't understand American football. My dad was kind of, trying to help him understand how the
Right.
game was played, right? So yeah, that was.
It's like me watching soccer.
Yeah, well, I was gonna
Or
say,
me
a lot of
watching
people,
the World
yeah.
Cup. I'm like, go
I-
USA.
that's the
we
one thing
stayed
I
up
don't
the whole
watch.
time and watched the Eagles win the Super Bowl that year.
That's pretty
We
cool.
made it till 3:30 in the morning.
That's great.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, it was
late.
crazy.
Yeah.
But that's no different than like soccer. Some people wake up at like 3 a.m. to catch
Yeah,
some
to
of the
watch it
games.
in
That's
Europe.
absolutely because the
Yeah.
games are 5 hours, 6
Right,
hours ahead and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, crazy.
But they should definitely move it to Saturday, though.
100%.
Saturday
I
would be
agree.
better for everybody. NFL, Roger Goodell, what are you doing? Like, why is this not on Saturday?
I know. I really hope Roger was watching.
He might be. You never.
might be.
you
We
just
You
don't
never
know.
know what he was
Remains to be
scrolling
seen.
tonight.
Somebody tag him in this. Like, I'll make a
know.
TikTok. We'll
Tag
tag him in
Roger
it.
Goodell. Somebody-
You never know. Just putting
He's
it out
not
there.
doing anything else this
but
week.
just think of the ratings though. Nobody watches the post game show because it's on so late. Like the game's over. All right, we got to go home. Wrap it up. We got to get home. But if they had the game on Saturday, they could do the whole day of post game programming. The ratings would be through
Yeah.
the roof.
Right.
Imagine that. The replay of the game, all their whatever statistics, all the
It's
nonsense.
a solid theory. I like it.
I think so. So,
Right.
how do I start a petition for this?
Someone tag Roger Goodall.
All right. So let me tell you what they're
Excellent.
doing good.
He needs to
Okay.
do something. Yeah, exactly.
Major
What's he doing right?
pro, again, as a
Oh.
non-sport watching girl, the eye candy. Thank you,
this is
NFL,
what
for
I'm
the eye
saying.
candy.
So for this Super Bowl, the Kelsey brothers.
The Kelsey Bowl.
Ooh.
The Kelsey Bowl. That was so planned, I think.
How?
Listen, because come on now, they had to know. Like, I just feel like, you know what I mean? That they knew that would be like marketing genius, right? So it was. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if years from now, like something comes out that like there was something skewed,
Fix was in.
fixed.
It
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
rigged.
Mhm.
I think it's all fixed. You kidding?
Well, like, remember that whole thing they did on Netflix about that basketball referee? Did you watch that? Like,
No.
thing? And that he was like fixing games or whatever. Anyway, it's the whole like thing on it. Anyway, regardless, I wouldn't be surprised years from now
Thank you
if
for
you
that
find
recap.
out that there was something going on just to get the two brothers to play each other.
Okay.
okay.
I'm waiting for it. Just saying.
Well, that could very well happen. We'll
It could.
see.
We'll see. But it should be good though.
But they are doing a fine job. I mean, all the coaches are so young now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They used to be like all old
Like younger than
men.
us.
Well,
Yes.
the
Because I still think we're
players-
young. So is
The
it younger than us?
players way younger.
Well,
Okay,
Coaches. I mean, the
so-
coaches.
Nick Sirianni is younger than us.
I don't even know who he is.
So we looked it up. The youngest coach. The youngest coach was what? 36.
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But they're all young. It's great. Like, you know what? Like, at least I have something to look at.
This is true.
So, all right, who are the hottest players?
I
in
gotta
the
look
NFL
that
now?
guy up again because remember I looked him up. Hold on. You guys
All
go
right. So
first.
my favorite, Nick Bosa,
Yeah,
forget the guy's
she
name.
was like, you got to see this guy. So I
Chef's Kiss.
Googled him. Yes, Chef's
Oh, here
Kiss
it is.
until I saw his age. He's like 24. Then I felt
then
like
she
a
Could be a
And then
child.
Tracy thought that
dirty
she
old
had-
mom.
She had to scrub her eyes.
Find him. I gotta
I
find
know,
him.
my oldest kids are 21 and 22, almost 23. Like, it just didn't sit right.
It was Robert something or other. I can't think of his name.
So, moral of the story is I'm not going to like look at their ages. Just,
No.
you just
No.
No, just
Who looks
yeah,
at
you can't do
ages?
that.
No.
Who else? Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
a big
always a
one.
number one
number
fan
one
favorite.
Number one fan
I don't
favorite.
remember the guy I said. Oh,
And
here he is. I
Russell
found him.
Wilson.
No, Robert Woods,
Oh.
the guy that plays for the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
but I had to look it up. I don't really know all the players, so I had to look one up.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Russell Wilson, Travis Kelce, Nick Bosa, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow. I don't know. I mean, I think he's kind of goofy, like all the get-ups that he
which one?
wears.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Sorry in advance.
Wait a minute, is he
Yeah.
on this list? But Travis Kelce, look at the coat he's wearing in there.
Do you?
Oh, that's
He's-
that's like shtick.
You
It
have
looks
to.
like a Domino's pizza. ad.
You have to look at the personality, though. His
Yeah.
personality.
Doesn't it? It looks like a Domino's pizza ad or something.
You're right. It does. That's a goofy.
It's a goofy
coat.
jacket. Like, take
How
that
about
off.
Gronk? Gronk always needs to be on the
Totally.
list.
Love Gronk.
And the other one I said, Mark Sanchez.
Oh, always Mark.
Yeah,
Brett
I
Favre.
think he's
I
so
still
good.
like Brett
Brett
Favre.
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Favre, yes.
I
Favre.
can't.
How about anyone watching or listening?
Who are your
Any
hottest
recs?
players?
Let me go back. Let's
We
see.
have
if
a lot of
comments.
Travis Kelce's.
He's the man. Well, no,
Yeah, Travis
Jason
Kelce, a
Kelce.
lot of
I
them.
like. Did you hear him sing on the Eagles
Oh,
Christmas
Jordan
album?
Mailata.
Oh yeah,
I
He's
think
cute.
he is so cute.
I do
And
too.
then when you
Yeah.
hear his accent
Yes.
and hear him sing,
I don't know how
I'm a
to say
sucker
that.
for an accent.
yeah, the
What's
Australian
that?
accent
My mom
does
heard
it.
that, but I can't. I don't know what the.
Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
Yes, my mom
Mahomes.
said that Patrick Mahomes is hot but too young for her.
Thanks, Mom.
Wait a minute.
All right, Carol.
You didn't know how to say Mahomes?
I did. Well, I wasn't sure. I was like, man, I want to really
I
mispronounce
call him Mahomie.
it.
My homie.
He's my homie.
Trey Dog calls him my homie.
No, you didn't. Moving along, let's talk about Super Bowls. It's Super Bowl 57. Let's talk about the best national anthem. I mean, is this
Hands
even-
down.
Right,
Whitney
Whitney.
Houston.
Is there
It's
any
like
other?
whoever sang it before. Does anybody know anybody
Who
else that
sang
sang
it
it?
before?
No one
Who
has
sang
sang
it
it
after?
before. No one has sang it since.
Nobody.
Whitney
That's
Houston.
a non-negotiable. Whitney.
It really is.
If
Always
you
the
say
best.
anything else, just go home. Stop.
Right. Don't even talk to us.
You can't sit with us.
No, you can't come to our lunch table.
All right. What are some of the best commercials? I can't even think of.
I
it.
always love the Budweiser ones with the horses.
Oh, the horses, the
horses.
Clydesdales.
Yeah. Why? The horse.
Really?
Oh, I like them.
What are
There's
you?
so many, though.
What do you have no heart? Like
I don't know. The
think the
Sopranos
Doritos-
one last year was. Good.
Oh,
That was-
absolutely.
That was a good
I
one.
don't remember that.
I thought it was.
I'd have to look it up.
I thought it was a commercial saying that they were doing a spinoff, and I was getting really excited.
Oh, you got super excited, and then it wasn't. It was just a commercial.
Well, did you see
That's
Many
unfortunate.
Saints of Newark?
No, you gave me your
that was
HBO
so good.
Plus to
I
watch
I
it. I
gave
never
you
did.
my login. You didn't watch it. You have to watch it. It's like the prequel.
I'm almost afraid to that.
No,
No.
it's so good. It like everything full circle. It puts everything into focus, and
All right.
I liked it. I mean, a lot
I
of
will
people
watch
did
it.
not like it, but I
So
thought it
I
was
had a
liked it too, and it
comment-
didn't get the greatest reviews.
I had a comment that someone loves the Fergie's national anthem.
I'd have to
The
look it up.
basketball one?
Yeah, I guess
basketball?
so. Yeah.
It was bad.
yeah, I
like
thought
It was
I mean,
bad?
She got a lot of bad press on that. Like
Wait, she sang it at basketball?
she sang it at
Did they do
a
that at basketball?
game. Yeah. And it was
I don't
She
even
put
remember
her
ever
own-
seeing the national anthem at a basketball game. Like, I mean, on TV.
every sporting event they do.
Google Fergie
Yeah, you're
national
gonna have to.
anthem,
YouTube,
it'll
I'm
come
sure
right
it's on
up.
YouTube. Watch it and let me know what you think about that. How about Rihanna for this year's halftime show? What are your thoughts on that?
Meh.
Meh.
Right.
Right?
I want to see what she's gonna come back with. This is her way of coming back after a baby.
I don't like her new song. I'm sorry.
Oh, I do.
I'm like so underwhelmed by it. I'm sorry.
Halftime shows haven't been all that great.
But what
I
was your
mean-
favorite halftime show in the past?
Well, first of all, they're always disappointing.
Always,
Absolutely.
every year.
Except for when Lady Gaga jumped off the roof. That I liked that.
My favorite halftime show is Prince. and he was solo all by himself, the whole thing. And then the best part, when he was singing Purple Rain, it really started raining.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
so that
Like
just
really
made the
rained.
whole-
Like it
Right.
wasn't produced. Like I saw this
Right,
whole.
it wasn't produced.
It wasn't. Like, I saw this whole.
It wasn't
thing.
fixed.
God
wasn't fixed
liked
rain.
Prince's.
They were like, the
Production.
gods came down and it started raining. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so underrated.
Slightly different generational opinion. I loved last year's with 50 Cent and Eminem.
I
thought
thought
that
I
was
was
great.
going to with Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre,
loved
like
it.
that,
Right.
and Mary J.
Yeah,
that
I
was,
loved it.
that. I was like so looking forward to it, and then again, I was just
I haven't been
underwhelmed.
impressed in
I think
years.
every
I know.
year they hype it up so much that you
Yes.
expect
It's
something
kind
so
of
big.
like watching your kid's dance recital on DVD.
Totally what it's like. You're
That's
like,
great.
oh,
There's nothing like
You
being
are
there.
awful.
it's
where you
such a
know
good
we're
analogy,
awful.
though.
But yeah, if you're there seeing it in person, I'm sure it's wonderful, but you can't get the feel for it on
Right.
TV. I
Right.
mean, I did like the nip slip. I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
Wait,
the
like,
infamous
Right?
How
The wardrobe
flip.
malfunction.
How scandalous that was back
Yeah.
in its day. Like if that happened now,
Nobody
like,
would even care.
nobody would even.
Oh, no.
Oh, we can go. This could be a
Right.
whole show in itself
Although-
on how Janet was responsible, but not JT for pulling it. Like, come
Right.
on.
I
Yeah.
mean, right, I agree.
And
I
how
agree.
she took all the heat for
They
that.
Yes.
crucified
Of
her.
Of course she did.
And
Media crucified
JT, they
Nothing.
let him slide.
Got off
Yeah,
scot
of
free.
100%. And well, that just speaks. That's a larger conversation.
Right.
Like,
Right,
That's-
that could be a whole
That's
show.
for
Yeah.
another day, guys.
Yep, that's another,
And I
we'll
also
put it on the
liked,
agenda.
I did like J-Lo in the poll. I do not get offended by a
Wait
girl
a
on
minute.
poll.
Was that
It was-
J-Lo and
it was
Shakira?
good.
Was
Yes.
that that one?
Yeah.
But wait,
So many people were so offended.
No.
She worked it.
I
don't-
mean, I gotta say, we were watching. Cole was there, and I was like, oh
That was-
my
I thought
God,
that
like,
was
he's
decent.
never seen that much of a woman before. It was literally eye-opening for the kid, and it was a little uncomfortable. Like he was
Really?
probably 8,
All right.
8 years old.
right,
it
how
was-
long ago was that? A couple years?
2 years.
Yeah, it was.
ago?
Wasn't last year. Was the year
Before, right.
That was a
Yeah.
little awkward, but
I think it was
was
still
good.
I
a
don't know.
show.
They, for,
Yeah.
And they're around our age, I think. And I mean, they looked pretty.
Oh, when
They're-
she
well,
did,
they're
she was
much older
50.
than I
She
am.
was
I don't know.
50 on the poll.
This
Yes.
is what I'm saying. But
Much
guess what?
older.
Remember last week how we did, I was today years old?
Yes.
Right? So this is what I learned, and I didn't say it last week, but like it lends itself to the conversation now, that the stripper poles, it's the stripper pole that spins,
Oh, you
not
did
the
tell us
person on
this,
it, right?
yes.
But I didn't say it on the air because I was a little
Oh.
afraid.
I never knew that.
But now that you mentioned it, yeah, I didn't know that either. So that just, I mean, everybody who I
Never knew that.
did tell, like at work, they were like, really? I'm like, I know, I made the same face. Like,
You learned that on
Interesting.
TikTok?
no, I looked it up on Googled. Like, I was today years old when, and then I saw that the stripper pole actually spins,
I
not
mean, that's
the
less
person
work
on
for,
it.
like, the stripper
Makes
to
sense,
do,
though, when you think
right?
about it.
wait, what a time we're living in. Like we could just Google anything we want to know. Remember, in our day, like you used to have to go to the library and like
With
look
the
it up.
card
in the
Get out an
encyclopedia.
encyclopedia.
Yeah.
With the card
Oh,
catalog.
my
you're like,
goodness.
What a time to be alive, guys! I'll tell you.
Does anyone even know the Dewey Decimal System anymore?
No.
No.
That's a good question.
No.
Who?
I mean, I could navigate my way, but like, I don't think the kids in school.
Oh, God,
know,
no.
Right? No.
I had to teach my kids at one point how to address an envelope.
Yes.
Caitlin was like 18
Or writing
and
a
asked me
check,
that.
right?
Haley too.
Like,
Yeah.
Haley too. Yeah.
oh yeah, my oldest refuses to get paper checks. She
Yeah.
thinks it's ridiculous to have them.
Right.
God bless
I
these
still,
kids.
I
I don't know how they're
occasionally
gonna
write a
make
check
it.
here and there.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you, what is your dream lineup for a halftime show?
Oh, that's such
I
a
got
hard
something.
one.
Queen. If you could have Queen back, how awesome would that be at the halftime?
Isn't he
show?
dead?
He's so what? I said if you can.
But you can't.
Isn't
I
he
want
dead?
this in
You
Freddie
mean, like,
Mercury.
alive right now?
If they have to be alive, I mean, can't this be alive or dead?
Okay.
I'm
who's
going with
your
Queen.
Dream.
That's a
Good
it's a really hard
question.
question.
It is a hard question. That's why.
Madonna
Malone.
has done it.
Right. Bon Jovi did it.
Hear
right?
me out.
Oh,
Post
I-
Malone.
I do love Post Malone.
and the Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Like that would be.
Yes.
God,
Epic.
that's
I have
not
seen
bad,
Post
not
Malone
bad.
in concert, and he's wonderful.
You have or haven't?
I have.
I
Oh, yeah,
regret
he's the
every
best.
day not meeting Tracy at the Post Malone concert.
I know. It was
Every
the
day I
best
regret
show
Can
ever.
we talk about Noah's
Regrets, I have a few.
graduation picture?
My son has a striking resemblance to Post Malone.
Yes, he does.
Sure does.
So
Sure
I
does.
made this collage of like a side by side, and drew all the tattoos on my son's face.
He should be that for
I
Halloween.
love that. Every year, every year I'm like, can you please be Post Malone this year?
Well,
You
do
know?
you
Erica
want him
said
to
Michael
do the-
Jackson. Sorry.
Oh.
Michael Jackson.
But he's not alive.
I think he did it though, didn't he? Before.
I think Michael Jackson. may
Isn't
have
that
done
when
it.
his hair caught on
Right,
fire?
and I just got ridiculed for Queen. Somebody said Michael Jackson.
Isn't he
dead
dead too? Queen and Michael Jackson.
Oh, together.
His hair
No,
catch
but
on
you
fire
could do
at
like,
the Super
who
Bowl?
was I talking to about this? And we said Queen and somebody else, and I can't think of who the somebody.
Well, actually-
Queen and Prince together. That's what. we
Okay.
had said.
Well,
And
Adam
they're
Lambert
dead.
is
Who?
filling in for Freddie Mercury. Queen still does
Oh, that's
tour.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Adam
I didn't know
Lambert's
that.
good. I like him.
Yeah.
Who knew? I mean, really, who knew?
Who knew?
Oh, I want to do MIS. I want that one.
I don't know if we're gonna have time for MIDS.
All right,
though.
we'll do-
Oh,
let's do it
come
now.
on. We
We're
can
gonna
do
have
it.
to table
5
it.
minutes. Let's
We're
go.
gonna have to table it for
man, I
another
really
week.
wanted
We're
to
running
do
out
that.
of
It's like one of my
time.
I know.
favorite
This is such a good
Didn't
one.
it fly
Good
by?
show. It did.
It flew by tonight, guys. It flew
Well,
by.
somebody says
tonight,
my
kids.
favorite halftime was in '93. What was the halftime in
What was
93?
that?
You gotta be
What
more
was it,
I
Erica?
know.
specific.
You can't just throw out a random date.
I don't know. That was Erica, and I don't know what was
In
in
sync.
'93.
Probably In Sync, Backstreet Boys. Correct me if I'm
Right.
wrong.
Oh,
Well,
they should just
okay.
do all boy
Michael
bands.
Jackson.
She loves
She
the
said
boy
Mike, MJ. Michael Jackson, '93.
So who does everyone think's gonna win? Oh gosh.
I don't think we can say.
All right. So
Out
You
of
can't tell me who I
superstitiousness.
think is going to win. You have.
Oh.
I can't jinx anything.
Okay. All right.
no,
so
we have to be
All
quiet
right, well,
about
we'll
it.
see.
I have my
It'll,
green on.
It remains to be seen. But
Remains to be
next
seen.
week, what are we doing next week? We have Rachel Brenna from Open Heart Dance Studio in Robbinsville. And we're going to be taking a field trip there and doing a lap dance workshop. She is a pole
So
dancing
are we
studio.
getting lap dances?
has
Or
a
are we
pole
learning
dance.
how to
No, we're
give
not
lap
getting
dances?
lap
Tracy is
dances.
learning how to give one to
Oh,
you.
oh, to me. To me.
So it will be your welcome back from Puerto
You
Rico
won't be
present.
back. You're going to
I
miss
can't
it.
wait.
She's gonna greet you with a lap
Well,
dance.
then you'll have to show us right here next time.
Yes, we will. We're going to have the pole in and
That spins.
So you don't have to spin the poles.
The
we're
pole
gonna
will be
find
spinning,
out.
not Tracy.
We'll find out. I'll
Does she does pole dancing too, doesn't she?
she does. Yeah. Yeah.
So
The
Yes,
people
we're
do
gonna-
those work like
We're
like
going to
for
learn
exercise.
today.
yes, spurt.
Like people do that for exercise.
Yeah, it's a great workout.
Right. Yeah. In fact, I think I knew somebody I went to high school with. I think teaches it. Or something like
It's
that.
going to be a great workout, so we can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. I'm sure we're
went
going to have
to
great
a lot.
stories. So
I went to
tune
high
in
school
for
with a lot
that.
of people that danced on poles.
You did.
You know a lot of people?
I went to high school with a lot of people that danced on poles.
Oh.
Really? We're gonna have to talk about this later.
Oh, I can't.
Off the air.
No,
off
off there.
Yeah,
I think I
definitely
only
off the air.
know
We don't
like
talk about that on
one
the air.
person, maybe.
I don't know any. Maybe I do. I don't know. I have to think about
And then next week we have Valentine's Day. That's the 14th. We'll be on the 15th. So we'll talk about. I mean, does anybody do adults celebrate Valentine's Day? Is that a thing? Really?
Ah, you're
Like, I
asking
feel
the
like
wrong
it's-
person
it's
that.
here.
I know. I'm single.
It's like
right.
kids' holiday. It's like for the kids. Like I don't know. Like we don't do anything for Valentine's
Well,
Day. Like I
I-
buy the
Does
kids
he do
stuff.
anything nice for you?
Isn't every day Valentine's Day in the Brownian
He does
house?
nice things for me every day.
Oh
Every
my
day
gosh.
is like Valentine's
I won't
Day.
be here for that episode, but I have given you some funny stories that you can share.
Yeah, we'll talk about some
like,
dating
dating mishaps and-
disasters. Yeah, she's got some good
Sorry.
ones.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. Tracy, I can't wait to listen to you
That
tell
should be a whole
everyone.
segment one day, like dating
should.
disasters.
It's gonna be.
Has to be. Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, Godspeed
I can't
having
say I've
to
had that
date
dating
online.
disasters, but
Oh.
you sound like you
Dating,
have a lot.
okay, this can be a whole other show, but dating now, horrible.
It's
the worst
all
thing
like,
ever.
Oh, it's
Tinder
Erica's
and
anniversary
whatnot
on
and-
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
nice.
happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
So they
Happy
probably do
anniversary,
something
Erica.
nice, like got to like a nice dinner or
Right,
something.
Yeah.
And it's like
Kinda
always
have
on a weeknight too. Like it's like always on
I
like
would
a
rather
Tuesday
it
night.
be on a
to
weeknight
class. I have a
because-
class that night.
Frees up your weekend.
Yeah.
To hang out with me.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. All right, well, that's about it for tonight, kids. Valentine's Day on the 14th at 9:30 p.m. I'll be on the John Brecco show, so check me out there. I'll post the link for that. But
Awesome.
thanks for tuning in. We had fun. Have a great week. Love you. Bye.
Go Birds.
Bye.
Yeah, go Birds.
Woo! Oh my gosh, so much fun. So much fun.
I love it.